Okay, what are we going to take care of in the breast area? They have to be very careful to clean the breast folds, under the breast folds. If axilla was not covered earlier, they can even give little more attention. Okay, so mostly we just write like this. Okay, if you want, you can do up to abdomen also. There is nothing wrong. You need not stop. Okay, you can go, but remember to give attention in the breast folds. Okay.
The farther way.
Yes, yes, it is the same. However you want, you can do. There is nothing big in that, because we are going to wipe everything at the same time. If you can come and see the mannequin, they have put some redness over here. Okay, please inform the students. This is what will happen when we are not going to do proper cleaning. Okay, you can see it if you want. Later come and see. This redness, just notify it to the students. So when they are going to document, this is their observation which they should document. See here. Okay, so these are the areas which are important. So we tell them this area is very, very important underneath, and then abdomen just lengthwise. There is one more area they have to give attention, is the navel area, umbilicus. Okay, there may be some dressing, or there may be some colostomy, ileostomy, all these things are there. Students will ask you, what are all these things? This is ileostomy, this is colostomy, this is the navel region. So they have to do it in a circular motion, clean those areas. Okay?
Yeah.
So should I do soap and water? Same, okay, the procedure is the same. Let us not waste time. Okay, just pat it dry. Put the sheet up. Okay, you have to guide the students through all these privacy steps. Otherwise, they are just new, they do not know. Okay, now next step is going to be the legs. Shall I do it in this leg? Okay, remember, we should finish farther leg, then only we should come to the next leg.
Yeah.
Just for my...
Teaching the students, we let them practice as they are doing it alone. And second time as they are doing with helper.
Okay, I feel like legs and hands, it is going to be the same. So at least one is doing that, one is doing this, is fine. And helping each other in changing water, things like that they can do. Okay.
During exam, individually will be.
Exam, we don't ask this procedure.
Thank God.
Imagine when they will finish, when we will do this. So we don't ask. Yeah, massage. I'll come to that. Only that we will ask.
What a
Okay.
relief.
Okay, draping, please listen. Okay, so draping is going to be their perineal area should not be exposed. Okay, see how I am doing draping, because we are going to flex the leg of the patient. Still, it should never, perineal area should never be exposed. So remember that, and fold it up to the thighs, because from here we are going to clean, and make her keep her legs like this. So it is easy for us, because not like hand, legs are always lengthier. So we will be cleaning in part. We finish here, then we go there. So better to fold and keep. Let me put the towel. Same way, towel also should be put underneath, lengthwise, and make the patient. Okay, again, enforce about this long strokes. Leg only is very, very, very important, because deep vein thrombosis occurs in the calf muscle.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the commonest area. Here I usually tell the students to divide it into 4 parts. See, hands only medial and lateral, but legs are bigger and lengthier. So you just go maybe 1, 2, 3 and 4, however they want. Okay, when you are doing the last one, remember to clean this popliteal region, because these are all the areas where dirt gets collected. So same way you do, whichever way you want you can do. 1, 2, 3, and always keep this groin area, axilla area last, so that you can clean that area very well. So this is called groin. Please introduce all these terms to them. Axilla, groin, so you concentrate in that area, clean it nicely. Soap, same. Okay, imagine I have soap. I always prefer to put it in the circular motion. It's like a massage. Even if you do like this, there is nothing wrong.
Even the chest and also circular?
Yes, chest circular because we need to go underneath the breast and other areas. Okay, so same way, clean all these things. Yeah, I'm not cleaning, huh? So water, soap, and then water. Okay, same way we are going to do foot care also. Some people, wiping also should be done.
Yeah, this point with real patient, you need to make sure the patient is like, if they're able to flex themselves or if they're paralyzed.
We have always other person, we have
Yeah,
to flex
they
it.
need to support, because sometimes they will put it, then they will forget and not support it. The
Yeah.
leg will fall.
Even in the hospital, you will see two nurses doing together.
Yeah.
So don't worry, the one who is standing there will help us. Because unless we flex, it's difficult to clean the underneath area, that's why. Okay, and this will be for the foot. Some book says do one by one separately. Some books you can do the feet together also. Both are okay. Okay, whichever is comfortable for the patient, or you feel lot of nails are there, very thick, some calluses are there, things like that. Okay, and when it comes to this point, students have some hesitance, thinking why should we wash the feet of someone? So just give them some ideas like if it is your father, how many times he washes his legs if he is walking around. Now that he is on the bed, so just help him to feel good by helping him to put it in warm water for some time, or if there is any other assessment you want to do, some callus, corn and other things and all, you can always check all those things. And for a diabetic patient, you should not soak for a longer duration and check the temperature of the water because they don't have sensation. We have to be very careful with that. Okay, so washing is okay. Some students have asked me, should we do with our hands? Why can't we use something like that and all, they have asked. But you can tell them, okay, it's your preference. After you finish, you want to change this gloves, they are allowed actually after foot care alone, because we still have back to be finished. So if they feel dirty after doing all these things, they can always change their gloves and go to the other one. Okay, so washing, putting soap and washing is very important. When they put soap in between the toes is very important, but when they are putting cream, they should never put it in between the toes. Please insist on all these things. Okay, washing as usual. Put soap and wash. Wipe it. Massage again here is important. Because there is a procedure separately called foot care. So we need to take care of it, and we need to tell them about this massage and also about the like cream should not be there in between the toes because it causes fungal infection. Too much of here, I have too much. Okay. However they want, they can do. If they want to do from here and do, they can do. Or I always tell them to do this way, because we are saying always about venous return. So move it from this side towards that side. Okay. Start with all the toes, with both hands, massage like this. Okay, this is really helpful for many patients. Okay, so this should be done. Okay, we usually do it at least 3 or 4 times so that they feel comfortable. This should be done for both. Extra tissue, extra cream if it is there, they have to remove it, and also if they want, they can change the gloves at this point. Okay. Any doubts so far? Okay, now we are going to turn the patient. Okay. Now we are going to turn the patient to the other side because we want to do the back care. Okay. First, cleaning of the back we will do, then back massage we will do. This is also a separate procedure in the book, so we need to concentrate on it specifically. Okay, why back care separately is very important. If you read the book, you will see there is something called partial bath. This patient is okay, maybe only today she is lying down, tomorrow she will be able to walk. We don't give complete bath, only face and back. just to refresh them or just to prevent bed sore. Things like that we will be doing. So they should remember, even in the evening time, only back care will be given. That's why we have kept that procedure separately. Okay. And when we are turning the patient, as we saw, one hand, okay, the other hand actually should be externally rotated. That is how we are supposed to do. Yeah, rotate it like this, so that when we are going to turn the patient, the hands are not underneath. And then the legs are put on each other. Okay, put the legs on each other.
To the side it is
We are
going.
reducing
Yeah.
the size of the patient, just putting him like this. Okay, one hand is on the chest. Okay, then the person who's there is just holding. See, she is going. Put your hands here.
First push it to your side.
Oh, okay.
No. Patient should be always towards you.
Yes, to be
Then
turned
you
this
should
side.
turn.
Yeah.
Because if patient is in the middle, you turn, they go
Yeah.
down.
Go
So,
to die.
I already have done
Already
it.
before the, yeah,
Yes.
but it's partial and not done. First you
Yes, we are going to learn all this again in positioning and all in detail. But just for now, I am showing you. Okay? And so we will be just turning the patient. If they are heavy, you can call extra help and all those things. Yes, put the side legs. Yes.
They want, they can put a pillow on top.
They can put a pillow in between the legs, so that they will be comfortable. But usually in the hospital we don't do all this. Too much the patient has gone. It's okay. For the hands. Okay. I'm not going to apply soap, but I will tell you.
the back massage or
The back massage I will come to that. Before back massage, as a part of bath, we are going to clean also. Okay. I know venous return we always emphasize, but when it comes to cleaning, we do it from up to down, because we feel patient who's unconscious, incontinent will have urine and feces or some dirty things here. So mostly we come from up to down. Okay, if you feel that this area is very dirty, stop here and do it separately also, no problem. Okay, but usually they have diapers and things like that in the
Wipes
hospital.
are also
Yes, wipes are also available. So we just clean, then apply soap. When you are putting soap, I always prefer to put it like this. But even if you put it lengthwise, nothing will happen. Okay, so wash it with water after that. Okay, so this is for bath. Massage separately. Okay, massage before we do, we have to tell the student about some anatomical positions. After that only we are going to start with the massage. This procedure we are going to ask in exam. So if we give an exam, we usually tell them positioning and massage. So they will be first positioning the patient in lateral position. So they keep all the pillows and follow all the rules. Then they wear gloves. Even if they don't wear, it's okay, but it's better we instruct them to wear it throughout for back massage. Actually, because some people are saying for massaging, if you don't have gloves, the touch on the patient makes you feel better, but we don't know. Infection and all those things, we do not know. Okay, we are going to tell them about some of the areas. See, they have given one redness over here so that the students will understand. The bed sore starts like this. When there is lot of pressure, there is redness, then skin peeling, then it can go up to different layers as bed sore. So we are going to talk to them about the bony prominences. That's why we are concentrating on those areas to prevent bed sore. Okay, and one of the area we are going to start with the sacrum. Okay, this is ischial bones. Okay, at least buttocks if they say it's okay. Okay, then when we come over here, we have to instruct about the iliac crest. Okay, iliac area. Then these are all ribs. Even that is bony. Especially if the patient is going to be very thin, all these areas are important. Vertebra. Okay. all the vertebral bones are here. Then this is scapula. Okay, we even cover this acromion process. This is also, shoulder also is bony province. So beginning, just introduce to them as, I'm very sure they all know about it. They are all finishing anatomy and coming. Please make them understand these things, then you start with the massage. Okay, so when we want to do massage, we are going to start from down
We will do
to up.
massage on the patient like this or on prone position?
In the book they are saying we can put them in prone position, but it is too much for the student to put the patient in prone position.
How to apply massage
And also
here
some
on
of the
the side?
patients will have a breathing
Everything
difficulty.
depends on the hospital. We are using this position or there, so we don't. But it's correct. Actually, prone position is correct. That is the best one. It is easy for us,
Patient's
but it's not
convenience.
easy for the patient. That is
Patient's
the problem.
convenience we definitely ask.
Children at least okay.
You will finish.
See, I'm finishing. I'll bring some from home. Because it's not working, it's not coming at all. Okay? So apply it nicely. See, when I'm starting with sacral, I want to use the tip of my, because it's a very small area. After which you will see me applying my whole hand. That is how we are going to do the massage. Okay? Am I hiding? Because I have to stand here, then only I can. If you want, you come. Okay, even if you are putting only the tips, okay, because sacral area. Give little circular motion over here. This is step one. Then from here you start with your, I think the dummy will move. Okay, just go straight up. What are we taking care? We are taking care of the vertebra. Vertebra is a lengthier column. Okay, so I'm starting in the sacral. Go like this. Then when I'm coming over here, I'm concentrating about the scapula. See, when I'm doing scapula and all, full hand I'm using. Okay. Then when you are doing here itself, concentrate on the acromion process also. Then come on the sides. Keep massaging and coming down. Because we are concentrating on all the ribs. When I come over here, there is something very specific. Iliac. Finish it in the buttocks. That is ischial. Okay, these are the steps. At least 3 to 5 times they have to repeat. I'll repeat once more. Okay, start with the sacral region. Okay, then you go lengthwise, vertebral, scapula, acromion, then ribs. Come to the ischial region. Finish it in, iliac region. Finish it in the buttocks. That's all. This will be a procedure for them in the exam. So make them practice individually. Otherwise, it's difficult. And in exam also, if they feel lot of extra cream is there, they should remember to take a tissue, wipe it and clean it. Okay, then they can put the patient back. So this part of the procedure is very important for their exam.
Massage?
Yes. Because we will not have time to listen to the whole bath or see them, observe them. So this one, exam we can always give. Combine it with position procedure, we give them.
During exam, the students will be alone?